Hey, it's your boy Young LA, the real Young LA, aka the Gas Man, and I'm tapped in Refuse Media. You hear me though? Hello.
Refuse to fuck with the media, but I had to tap in with my people, man. Refuse Media, that interview coming soon. They just lined me up for the free throw. You hear me? Yeah. Do be on the lookout. Oh.
What's up with it, man? It's your boy, Top Shelf Jock. Welcome back to Refuse Media. I done dug up another one, man. We got the real Young LA up in here, man.
Yeah, my God, Top Shelf. Glad to be here and fucking with you, brody.
Boy, we overdue.
Yes, Lord.
We overdue, man. You know what I'm saying? It was time to get it in, man. I gotta let them know.
Talk to him.
I gotta let them know, because it's history on Refuse Media. I'm never gonna forget the day. It was me, T, Bandana. We was doing a radio show. And you tapped in. Next thing on the screen, boom, Young LA, drop some bread, like, ooh, I'm like, hold up, okay, let's play this song called Pressure. Boy, I pressed play. Nigga, we lost our minds in that motherfucker, nigga.
You, too. I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't gonna lie to me, nigga.
Page and all.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, if you had World on Wheels and you a DJ and you ain't spinning this, you wildin'. I was like, yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, and that's still my shit, nigga.
That's a classic.
You flipped that motherfucker. Oh man, you killed it,
I
bro.
be getting love from where my boy was. What's his name? MC Breed.
MC
He was from Denver. I didn't get people hitting like, I really love how you do it. A lot of people that misuse this sample.
I was just finna say that. I done heard people try to use that sample to the point where when you hear it, you almost be like, man, what he finna do with you? But then the way you and then the second verse, I blew my man.
I took the whole vibe in there,
you threw the vibe in there, bro, in the second verse and killed it.
But I had to switch it up because we smoking different shit. We talk about it, but it's the same vibe at the same time, though.
Off the rip. Man, let's get into the interview, man. Let's talk about the name, man. Young LA, the real Young LA, man. Where did it come from? How did it originate? When did we add the real to it?
Okay, the real Young LA. Young LA really came from the name Nonchalant.
Okay.
So when we first started rapping, I had a nickname that everybody knew me by, and I didn't want to go by it because I wanted to, you know what I mean, switch my shit up. Okay. You know what I mean? So I picked, we was just going one day and somebody said Nonchalant, and they was like, yeah, that describes you. That's how you get out. You a nonchalant type nigga, blah, blah, blah. So I started going for that for a while. But people, it was a girl who had the song 6 in the morning. Remember, where you gonna be? Outside in the corner. Better get yourself together. That was an old school joint. I thought you was
old school classic.
Yeah, you'll go back and you'll remember when you see it.
It was a girl?
Yeah, it was a girl. 5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? Outside on the corner. You better get yourself together while you wasting your time on something with your mom. Yeah, it was one of them old school. It was young, looking up. So blah, blah, blah. When it came back, she was already popping for that name. Then people just started, like, naturally breaking it down, calling me Line. Like, Nonchalant, they just start calling me Line. Then I started having the same name that I had with my nickname, because it's one of them names when you say it, people be like, what? Like, it wasn't no name that just come across where when I say Young LA, it was like, oh, you know what I said. When I say Line, you like, what is that? So I had to spell it, break it up. So people I just was like, when I really started rapping, I'm from LA, but I moved all around LA County. That's another reason why the LA stuck for me, because it wasn't like I just grew up. I grew up in Compton, I done lived in Gardena, I lived in Watts, I done lived in every Long Beach, all the way to Orange County, all the way back to Hollywood. I done been through all of it. So when people started liking how, when I started getting dope with the music, they started saying, hey, he from Long Beach. And I'm like, no, I'm from LA. So I had to keep saying, no, I'm from LA. So then one day I was just like, fuck it, they calling me Line. I took the NT off and just put Young LA. So now everybody know, okay, he is from LA, even though I started in Long Beach, you know what I mean? So I got a lot of love for Long Beach. Super love, that's where a nigga got to going at, and that's how I know a lot of the circuit out there. So I started there, and then when I came to LA, I was already moving from out there. Then nobody really know me from rapping out here. They just know me from being a regular nigga, growing up, being a real nigga type shit, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So the real got on it after the other nigga tried to slide through, and his name was Young Lay. I already had been popping. I had been doing shows. I had booked out at something called the Rhythm Lounge back in the day in Long Beach. We sold it out. We had we paid for a radio a radio thing, not a radio thing, a radio slot to announce the show on the radio. So it was like, and I had one because I had picked the day that they was closed. Rhythm Lounge was closed on Monday all the year, so I picked them to open, but I picked it was a holiday, it was St. Patrick's Day. So I made, and that's not no black holiday, so I made all the homies, it went up. Nobody do, what we doing? Saying, hey, we doing this. So it lit, I had Interscope, some reps came out and they was already looking at me. Then I started fucking with Young's Clothing, and they got big when Soulja Boy jumped on it. So when they went to go sign Soulja Boy at
I was just gonna say, let them know, what year was this?
This was like 08.
Okay.
I have been going by. If you go to MySpace right now and put myspace.com/YoungLA, that's me. And you know, just like Instagram, if that was you gonna be the nigga. His shit is Young LA Music. So obviously they had to know it was me out there to make this. So they know what was up. I had blah blah blah. The nigga came out and shit. We ended up sliding down on him real smooth. A lot of people know that. I put the limo in front of their show, and when he came out, I had a girl stop him and talk to him and tell him, hey, the real Young LA fit to walk up and holler at you. And he slid off like a duck. You know what I mean? Ever since then, I stopped really pressing the issue. He did call me one day off my phone, woofing, and I put it on speaker, they heard, and I'm like, where was all this energy? I'm not one of them guys. I was just with you this close, and I hollered at you, and we wasn't talking about nothing. Now you call me hella aggressive, all that freaky talking. I'm like, yeah, we'll see about it, you know what I'm talking about? So, fast forward, everybody just called him, started saying, I know the real when they see me, you know what I mean? It was like, because I had a choice. A lot of people was like, hey, I can't fuck with you. Now I had people that was producers for T.I. who had produced on some of my shit when I was bubbling back then. They started falling back like, hey, it's an industry shit. Yeah, so I started having people like, I don't want to be in videos or pictures because they didn't know how I was. So I just said fuck it. And when I decided I was going to press my line, I thought about how I was going to flip it. And when I flipped it, I just said, fuck, everybody already saying I know the real. I might as well put the real Young LA on there. So now every time you say my name, you gotta think it gotta be somebody fake. Cause I ain't even gotta speak on the list they ask me. If they don't ask me, I don't care to talk about it. I don't like to waste the time. I would've never put the energy behind the dude if his name would have been Young Roscoe, we wouldn't even be talking about it. But since he tried to jump in my lane, it didn't work for him. I tell everybody this, any artist from down south, they popping out in LA too. Migos, 2 Chainz. If not, they just a down south artist. So what make down south artists big is that they go to LA to Atlanta. When you can't come to LA and your Interscope is out here, you can't go to none of the, cause I went to everything, every reward show, every studio session, I fuck all LA rappers. I don't gangbang, so I fuck with all the hoods. It's just straight love. So in reality, it's kind of hard to slip through the cracks coming from somewhere and trying to be low key out here. He actually had like 3 run-ins with people that I didn't even know about. They always come and tell me later. Like I was in the studio session, it was A, B, and C, and I was asking who in the other one. They was like, it's Young LA. Imagine somebody say Young LA in another one. You know, that's my guy. He just bust in, and when you got in there, you look like, hey, where Young LA at? They like, that's him. They looking at him like, flip this motherfucker. So he didn't have some run-ins with the peoples in the world, you know. But fast forward, I try not to really go into that. I try to just be a positive businessman, music type of dude, and that's why I just put the real on it. When that real come around, y'all figure it out. You know what I mean?
No, and that's what I figured when I seen it. I didn't know the story. I didn't know what happened.
Oh yeah, no, it really real.
Like you enlightened me right now. I didn't know.
How I really got the scoop was this. DJ Dance was he worked for the radio. I got him to pay him. He hosted my mixtape. He a good dude. I fuck with him to this day. He actually spent one of my songs. He a Clipper DJ now. He spent. I made a Clipper remix to one of my songs. He spent it up there for the games and shit.
That's tight.
But back then, when I seen him saying he had Young LA, he the one who told me. He in the DJ pool with the record labels and shit. So when he got the thing, he called me like, damn, I know you hosted the tape and all that, but I see you got signed, you ain't hit me? And I'm like, hell no, what you talking about? He like, man, I got a CD right here that's a single. It's a dude say Young LA, same way you spell it, and it say ain't not like this ain't you. I'm like, hell no. So he actually enlightened me. So one day I was just out in the world and everybody started calling me like, hey, this nigga Young LA on the radio out here. And I'm like, with who? And they like, with DJ Dance. So you know my first thing, I'm like, oh, like that? So I hit him like, hey, I'm on my way up to the radio station right now for to pull up. And he told me, nah, don't do that. That's a bad move. put me in jeopardy, you know, and if you fuck with me, that wouldn't be cool. So I slid off, like, I ain't about to throw my boy in the mix. And went off, and I figured out he was doing a club that night. So I hit niggas, the promoters that I know, we put up to that motherfucker. I'm like, oh, types, like, you know, niggas who work at the clubs out here every weekend. Oh, so I bounce out on it. Oh, so you working for your boy this weekend, huh? They, oh, no. I got, oh yeah, niggas was like, I came with the energy that they were. Yeah, so fast forward, like I said, I'm the real young LA. I've been running my music. I've been non-stop, you know what I mean, running it up. I ain't really been tripping, trying to press and talk. I don't even really speak on it. It is what it is. Yeah. So now people look with the way his career went, and he done got socked on by Alley Boy. I didn't even talk to Alley Boy. He was a real nigga. We was at a video shoot. Our partners called him on FaceTime. I was already going up, so it was like, oh yeah, I'm young LA just for the, yeah, I'm like how you moved on the, all that, so. Yeah, that's the real young LA story, you know what I mean? And like I said, I really can rap too, so don't just get like niggas from LA. That's why I didn't really want to press that, because they gonna try to act like we bullies and we just gonna come. Nah, it was all music, so he ran his own play.
Off the rip.
Now you gotta deal with it.
And first of all, before I ask you this, how long you been doing music? Because remember, that was 08.
Yeah, I've been doing music for a minute, I ain't gonna lie. I've been doing music like shit ever since nigga was in middle school, high school type of shit. So how I started music, I had a cousin from the East Coast, like Philadelphia area, and he ended up moving in LA. And my grandmama live in the real ghetto, you know what I'm talking about? So he was pulling up over there, and he was learning all of the politics and what the do's and the don'ts and all that. So I had one of them bunk beds with the bed on top and with the little futon on the bottom, so when the homies come through we can sleep. And when I go up top, I'm sleeping without niggas butt being where the nigga face at type shit. So when he moved at the house, he ended up sleeping on the futon at the bottom, I'd be at the top. So I be going to high school in the morning and shit, you feel me? So sometimes he'll get in 2 and 3, turn the light on, he up writing raps and shit. I wake up like, man, what the fuck is you doing? Nigga, I've got to go to sleep in the morning. I mean, I got to go to school in the morning. And then every so often I just bounced up and I just like, man, well, fuck it. Nigga, rap that shit to me. Let me see how that shit sound. And then every so often he'll rap and then I'll interject something. Like, you know what? It'll sound better if you put this instead of that. But it wasn't never for me to rap. It was just for me to just help the nigga. Fucking, I'm woke now. I'm in your business. I might as well add to it. Then one day he was just like, I fuck with how you be, you know, the words you be saying. I always use them. Like I don't usually take niggas' advice. I think you should start writing your own little shit. And then one day I'll start writing whole, you know, to myself. I wasn't no rapper. I'm just writing. And then one day I told one of my good partners, my nigga named Boostu, when I was living in Long Beach, hey, check it out. I wrote in this book. You know what I mean? I want to let you hear it. I spit some shit for him. He was like, cool. I'm like, I don't rap though. Don't go around telling niggas that I rap. We be hooping and shit. We end up hooping in a court gang. Everything over. It's a gang of niggas at the court. It was going up like one of them Sundays, like some Rucker Park type shit. This niggas get the rapping. It's like a cool 50 niggas out there too. Niggas get the rapping. My nigga leaned over and hit me with the, hey, this my nigga right here. He spit. I'm like, I look at my nigga. You gotta be kidding. I just told, like, you know how you like, I want to get out. And then when I look at everybody, they looking at me like they what you gonna do?
Yeah, they waiting for you to spit.
When I spit, I got that reaction like a nigga was a nigga, like, ooh, nigga, what the fuck? I didn't even. So ever since then, I kept going. But yeah, the homie, if it wasn't for the homie and my other people that rap, because you know LA wasn't the city. I'm talking about I was rapping in the era when you ain't being a rapper now, it's cool. Everybody a rapper. Back then when you rap, nigga tell you, bro, come outside, what are you doing? I'm like, nah, I'm at the table chilling. I got my vibe set, I'm here with the instrumental playing. Niggas knocking on the door, what the fuck is you doing? I'm like, bro, I'm writing a rap. They like, bro, you need to quit. Like, fool, you tripping, it's going up. Like, we yanking. You already know what's going on. Big
especially
weed,
in LA.
everything going up.
Yeah.
Remember, they looking at me like, fool, you in the house writing raps? That's crazy. And then it got to a point where I had been going to different studios, meeting so many niggas. I said, fuck it, I'm fit to write me a 32 bar. So whenever somebody tell me, hey, bust a flow, I'm 32 bars straight from the gate. No. Now you gonna listen to me. You wanted me to rap, right? So when I hit them with, they like, oh yeah, this crazy. This nigga's crazy.
Yeah. And then, okay, so now as far as today, Singles or just projects? I see you dropping singles.
This whole year I just did the single thing.
Okay.
Like I said, coming from that era, it was hands on. Niggas making projects up, selling them out the trunk. So I'm saying like the niggas, the Kendrick Lamar, that whole chilling circuit, nigga was bumping into the niggas that was selling the CD. I done seen the Slaughter Boy CD for real. I done seen the C4 CD when Kendrick Lamar was going to Dominguez and all that. Like, homie, oh yeah. It was really like that hand in hand back then. Wasn't no internet, so wasn't nobody on that. You print your shit up, then fast forward, you get in the internet world, SoundCloud and all that. So niggas like, man, I ain't getting on that shit.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, like, oh yeah, you gotta have some type of internet presence. So now that's why I said, let me take this whole year to go and paint the YouTube, because like I said, I started getting into the business side. You gotta have 1,000 subscribers. You gotta have some of my
10,000 hours of watch time.
Exactly. So now that I know that, I know I need to start. Then like I'm a independent rapper, but you know, then the way I push, I kind of align myself with people in the industry that I would want to move like. So I look at like the Mozzie's and the Filthies and all of them, and the way they dropping their videos and all that, they moving consistently. But now I start paying attention, they dropping projects with the videos. So what I realized with my shit, I drop a project with 16 songs on it and every song fire, but there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to drop 16 videos before they're ready for the next project. So that's why I said I gave niggas hella projects without enough videos to go, and I realize now from the flip side, I'm dropping videos to songs I just recorded to yesterday, and people, it's like the presence of it's way bigger now. When I was giving niggas full projects, I did the Nip thing before where I sold my project with $100, sweater, DVD, CD, and I sold out. I sold 100 of them, yeah.
The box.
Yeah, I did that. My last one, Trapped in LA, was $50, and a lot of people run off with some of the ideas I do, which is love, and that's why I go with the Young LA. It's for our culture. I don't be like, oh no. I be telling niggas, oh, I use these people, or I just, and you start seeing people naturally start doing it. So I did the box thing. When you open it with CDs in there, something I want you to smoke to, so you can, when you listen to my shit, you in my vibe. And I got my own strand of OG, that Young LA OG. So I put that in there with a backwood. So make sure you roll up the backwood for the pressure while you listening to the shit too.
That's high. That's tight.
I sold that for 50, and I only made 50 of those. So, and if you really look at it, a nigga do 1 million streams and won't make nothing but $2,000.
Yeah.
So I done already did this here in reality. So it's the back way. So I just realized the industry. If you go on, put your shit on CD Baby and DistroKid, you actually paying somebody to go through it. So imagine if every rapper that rap go through this, it's the industry we still paying the industry without even being in it.
Yeah.
So they don't need us they don't need to sign rappers and all that no more, because every rapper gonna go through them and make money and they get a cut on your shit. Yeah. We all doing deals, basically distribution deals right now and paying. So
I see Mozzie, Filthy,
Empire.
Now, and you know what else they had? They, like you said, they had Empire, and then they had a platform from when they was on the come up, Thizzler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Up north,
yeah, Thizzler
is heavy. It's the culture. It's the
out here. We got a few websites, kind of, but back in the day when Kendrick Lamar and them really took a hold, they had West Coast Riders. Okay. And it was a couple of them sites like that was really going to events, doing videos, putting it up for people to see it. So now everybody got their own blog and a little bit kind of like that, but it ain't no. We're just, if you made it, well, I was gonna lie, when I just dropped the 2021 Savage video, I just dropped, it made it to Young California, so I don't know if that's like the equivalent. Yeah, is that the equivalent? That's DJ Charisma, so I guess that could be like the equivalent to Thizzler, but I don't know if it is to the culture to LA where people like, you know what I mean? I know Thizzler, everybody go through Thizzler.
Thizzler kind of big. Thizzler kind of big. Out here, I would say equivalent to Thizzler shit. Yeah.
I mean, Young California.
No Jumper.
No Jumper. There we go.
Even though
That's
it's
a
kind
good
of,
one.
even though he caters to.
That's why I said the podcast though. It ain't really.
Yeah.
But it's the same shit. I guess it would
But
be.
niggas is dropping videos on No
Like
Jumper.
if that's the
You know what
case,
I'm
it
saying?
would be you too then, because you doing a podcast and you put a lot of people on the same way. I know a lot of people who bowling now who did interviews with you that helped them come across.
Good looking.
Smooth.
No, good looking. And I appreciate you. It's just we need that, like, okay. Like a young artist from up north, like Mozzie, when they was getting on and when Filthy was helping them, they was funneling them videos through Thizzler, because Thizzler had, you know what I'm saying, created a platform, and then it got to a point where it was like, you know what I'm saying, in LA, when I look at it from the outside looking in, I think we need a platform where people that are not from LA can think, man, if I want to see the newest hottest shit in LA, where do I go? If you want to see the hottest shit in the Bay or Sac, where you gonna go right now?
It's the Thizzler. And it's so many. That's why I say LA is just so big. It's so many of them, and it's in the it's certain people work with certain website and certain people more. So when you look at that, you would think this is who it is, because everybody kind of got their top 5, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like if anybody follow you, these gonna be the people they would think. If anybody follow them, it's gonna be a whole nother top 5, because it's who they rocking with and they circle the most. Sometimes it'll be people you interview that who you saying dope, but like when it comes down to somebody say I could sign somebody, you'll probably fuck with somebody that you more attached with, that you fuck with, than just start throwing names out of niggas. You know what I mean? So that's how it all kind of turned out. But
you did a song with him, like if I had a situation, it is not somebody who
Peasy.
How the fuck you know that shit,
We
nigga?
just talked about it, and he a nigga, he real music. He a little young nigga with super talent in the cut, and he got his whole aura together already, and he unleashes. They just gonna have to chew it up. You already know.
Yeah, they should have been seeing that by now.
They be watching. That's what I'm saying. It ain't that they ain't seen it, it's that they watching. For what they, I feel like the same way with me. Just like I said, they watching for what are they waiting to see, but we don't know, or are they just waiting to see and try to get a little bit of sauce.
So look, I know you a foodie, bro.
For sure.
You know we
Team
rock.
Smoke good, eat good.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Team Smoke
Hello.
good, eat good, bro. Hello.
Yes, Lord.
I know you a foodie, bro. So I gotta know, man. Man, usually I ask for a spot. Give me one spot, we gotta go. But I'm gonna let you go ahead, man. Where we gotta go eat, a few spots. It don't matter. You just off the top of the dome, man. And if somebody's in LA, man, where they gotta go?
Okay, I just went to some super player spot in the cut that nobody even know about. It's called Toca Madera.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to plug the show real quick. Me and Wifey got a show called Hoodies.
Yeah,
They already know. We got a show called Hoodies.
Yeah, they didn't went to a lot of the shit y'all supposed to go to. So some of the shit I'ma name, don't take offense, they already been. So I'm telling them shit they haven't been to.
Yeah.
So
Hold on.
the list is
he said
huge.
Toca Madera, like we don't be in Beverly, like we don't, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you
already got more of that.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. You know what I'm saying? Toca Madera, the spot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then you can already know about the berries. We did Bossa Novas. So then I just told you about the Court.
We did do a Bossa Novas, huh?
I just told you about the Court Cafe joint.
Court Cafe. Shout them out, man. Who is that? That's Taco Meal, all flavor, no grease, and Blue Kitchen all merged and doing breakfast. Yeah, and that shit fire as hell. So I told him about it. He heard of y'all, but he ain't tapped in. So after this, we gonna for sure go put it together. Yeah, I be getting like the ultra burrito, and then they got the waffles with the strawberry and the peach cobbler butter and all that. And then they got the viral lemonade too. You hear me? You hear me? Yes. Hello.
Situation
Come
up
on,
here, man.
He said the viral lemonade.
After that, I got a spot called the Food Rehab. Okay. They some Japanese fried chicken, like they fry their chicken a little harder, a little bit crispier, Man, that shit is crazy, and they got like
tap in with them.
Hella flavors too.
On the fried chicken. Okay.
I fuck with a lot of them Instagram people that's on the bubble too. So a lot of them people you name, they all started off the bubble. So they used to just post their shit and you had to pull down on them. Blue Kitchen the same way. That's what made me start all the way. I put up on. I used to fuck with all of them before they got popular. So I know all of them. Like Taco Mill used to have a little spot in Compton, in the parking lot. If you fucking this shit up,
you caught him early.
Oh, I'm talking about in the gut.
Early,
I got videos and all that.
See, the earliest I caught Taco Mill, Manchester.
Manchester, yeah, that's
Manchester.
what rest in peace, Big B and all them. Yeah, I used to see them. That's was the next stage, and then from there he went to Crenshaw and then just really bubbled. But before he was in there, he from Compton, so he started at like a church parking lot or something in the cut. Blue Kitchen, they started in Lake, like Long Beach, like by Jordan High. They was serving out of their apartment. They'd come down, and then
so you know the history. I caught Blue Kitchen up the street on Van Ness.
Yeah, I've been there too.
That's when I caught up.
I was already like, see, all of them, I didn't have smoke good, eat goods, and make them come. They'll bring, like, I didn't have the parties, and they was vendors and all that.
While you talking about it, I don't even want to forget. Let them know what type of stuff you be doing, man. Let them know about the movies, man. The how you rent out the theater.
So look, man,
blowing in the movie theater.
Smoke good, eat good, man. We got a whole like it's like a smoking squad, man, from all over. All we smoke is fat eighth and backwoods, and full of trappers and real niggas, and from all over. You know what I mean? It's just love. It really started me and my girl, you know what I mean? I had an uncle, he had like a motorcycle club. So we always just be going out and eat. She'd be cooking, and I just started posting it on Instagram, you know, with the hashtag. And then fast forward, we just like, fuck it, ain't nobody had this hashtag, nobody using it. I'm gonna start branding and making clothes and shit. So we started doing sessions before everybody had one. I was the first nigga doing it. I had niggas performing. I had a dab bar, alcohol bar, all that. So that's how the name, it went from just the pound sign and us eating it to us doing it. And I be having a little weed and shit going. My girl be serving tacos and shit. So fast forward, everybody started doing that. So I started thinking of other new shit, you know, flipping, making lighters. Then we rented out a movie theater, and then with 420 we had like, we watched How High, and after that we watched like what's that shit? All of the weed movies, the one with Dave Chappelle. We did
blowing
like,
in the movie theater.
Blowing in there, chilling, and then sponsored by Munchie Edibles. Everybody get a
shout out Munchie
popcorn with the edible popcorn with the caramel and all that. Then it was like 30 people could come. So and I made sure it was half girls and half dudes, so it was more like couples, or I'll be, you know, splitting it up. So 15 girls, 15 dudes, so it won't just be all niggas and it won't be all girls. So it was perfect. But hella shit, you know what I mean? All kind of smooth shit like that.
Yeah, you know, you be killing it.
I didn't have shit where it was like a little shit with Ben where we'd go to Blue Kitchen House before when he was on the bubble. He fucked with me like that. We had 10 people over, everybody paid, we'd pay him, we'd cook, we'd smoke and did a video way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? On the bubble. So that's crazy, bro. He was, let me tell you, Blue Kitchen used to make tacos and to spell your name out, and everybody used to do them for their birthday.
I know what you're talking about, the platter.
Exactly. I did it at one of my events, and everybody was like, damn, that was crazy. Tacos fire, but when you see the presentation, it was just dope.
They said young LA, that's hard.
Yeah, them niggas is cold.
All flavor, no grease.
All flavor, no grease. Yeah, he was on the old show. Everybody know about him.
Yeah.
And I like his thing. He really started at the candy house. You feel me? And then as they just bubble, he started doing the tacos.
I didn't even know that.
And then like I said, it's cold because over there, you feel me? It's like they made it neutral for him to sell tacos and let everybody come through. And not like, you know, how political it is in LA. So I ain't even been there, and you could see it and over, and they chilling. They just like, it's good.
Everybody,
as long as you know you looking out for my good big boy Keith, then it's good. So I done smoked and chilled and got all that shit when he was bubbling too. So fast forward, he'd hit that Steve Harvey and got his
shit bubbling,
and then never went back. So
I think he put it in Santa Ana.
Yeah, he got shit out there. I think they about to have some shit inside of the Inglewood stadium, on the football stadium. I think he got a restaurant up in the stadium too.
Nigga, that's lit.
Yeah, everybody bubbling right now. So shout out to the whole food scene in LA. It's a whole lot of other people that's bubbling, you know what I mean, besides them too, no cap.
So what was young LA like? Oh shit, no pun intended. Young, you know, the younger 13-year-old LA like, you know what I'm saying, 12 years old, just figuring it out.
So yeah, when I was growing up, I was just a regular kid. I ain't gonna lie. I was a junior. My pops was a plumber, so he was a real like solid street nigga. Everybody knew him, but I didn't even know about that. He just was like a regular dude at the house. So I was just on that time. Whatever he was, I was like a little kid. I was real smart. I knew all of the presidents. I knew all the capital. They had me hooked on. I was just juiced up. Like a nigga was one of them scholars as a kid and shit. So a lot of people don't know I'm like a low key genius on that, like a math test, all that. Like
Me
I'm
too,
like
nigga.
Hell
yeah, that's
as
lit.
a kid, I was on that vibe, and then my pops passed. So that's when it kind of
Sorry
started.
to hear that, my nigga.
Yeah, it's all love.
Yeah,
I appreciate it though. You hear me? Father's Day just passed. That's when me and Peasy Pops passed too.
Okay.
So we did the Father's Day thing. We shot that video together.
Okay.
So that was kind of to our pops and shit. But that's when it started getting real, because moms, we had to go back from the lifestyle we was living till putting it back together. So that's how we start moving around, because when she started going bad, you hear me, we had to go back to G-Mom's house or something. Then she'd start bubbling back up, moving, and we'd move up, go to Norwalk and be working our way to Orange County, and then something happened, we end up back in, you know what I mean? So that's how we was moving around. Like that, you know what I mean? So I probably moved, I ain't gonna cap you, I moved probably at least 20 to 30 times in LA County alone.
Okay.
So like literally, so a lot of people like, I grew up with him, you know what I mean? Oh, I grew up with this nigga, I used to go to high, so I done been to this middle school, that high school, this took the bus to there, you
Same
could take
here, my nigga. Like,
all that type of shit.
Motherfuckers be wondering how I know so many motherfuckers from so many hoods. I went to 5 high schools, you know what I'm saying? I done lived in so many
So that
cities.
was the only thing. When I got to high school, I was getting to before I made it to middle school in LA, I got jumped that summer. And that's when my mama started looking like, oh yeah, you starting to get big enough where niggas thinking you a gangbanger and all that. So that's when she started trying to move out that way. So when I went to high school, I went to high school way like in Downey. So even though I was still living in LA, they used to come to my, put me out of class, ask me my address to make sure that I used to know that motherfucker. But the only thing, see, the shit that'll fuck you up is bad grades. Since I had good grades, I was a bad kid doing dumb shit, but as far as you got good grades, you can't just boot him. So they'd come get me and I know my shit. Leave a nigga, but yeah, if I would have been living in LA, moving all around, I'd probably be a whole different person. So I was mad as fuck because my mama was putting me in school out there. Like, what the fuck? I could have went to any school in the world, nigga. You got me. But fast forward, they gave me the both side where I could do the business, I could do the street shit, I could fuck with this nigga. I know niggas. And then it ended up being a lot of people that move out there. You didn't see, cause they got kicked out of here and
you don't have a culture shock.
Nah,
seen it,
I can go right up with slide in with my good rich folks and don't bother.
And be comfortable. It's no fear in that.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
I know exactly.
Actually, I done been a real estate agent before, so like I didn't pass the test, got my real estate license, worked for Century 21, so I didn't really been knocking on door with a suit on, selling property and shit. So you feel me? From all angles, you really for real though. You know what I mean?
Now you said something interesting. Just not even recently, just in conversation when I was fucking with you. When did you start growing the hair? Why?
So I had got my girl. Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie, I put it on her. I was one of them real LA niggas, like I never planned on leaving LA. So fast forward, as I started growing up, I started realizing that to get out is you growing. You can always come back to LA and bring this energy and knowledge to your folks, but just being here, like I really got cousins that never been to Roscoe's or the beach. They just strictly street niggas and they don't care about nothing else but street shit. So when a nigga come from out of town, the first spots they go is to the beach and Roscoe's. And I'm like, you gotta know it's a whole culture of niggas that ain't even made it to there. So they so mad and it's a lot of energy that they carry. So it's just, when you start growing and seeing how big the world is, you just open up a little bit more. So my girl, like I'm talking about, she done went to Atlanta. Hey, we got it all. I'm like, nah, I got a pool party to do out here. I'm gonna stay out here. You know, my mom threatened to move. I'm about to move on you. I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna stay in the city. I'm for sure got places to be and places to, you hear me? So I really ain't never. Then one day, it was her birthday. She's like, we want to go to Miami. So we put the bread together, went to Miami, and I swear to God, I was just out there. It's a whole different vibe. It just opened me all the way up, because it's still like LA, so a lot of shit we know, it was good to know. I feel like a lot of stuff still like LA, but it was just LA mixed with Las Vegas and then mixed with the beach right here at the same time. So imagine Las Vegas having the beach.
Yeah, okay.
And then still you got some real niggas sliding, like, because when you go into Las Vegas, it's still real niggas there. So it's like you still need to be like how you, so you can catch. You be too flossy, you'll run right into shit and get smacked. So that having that side, you'll see. So you just know how to move. But it was hella fun. We was riding go-karts through the whole city and drinking at Burger King, and we went to every spot. We went through the money. I did the whole stripper vibe. Yeah, the whole shit. You feel me? And when we came back, soon as I got back, I swear to God, nigga, I'm walking around, you just get to talking. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm from LA, just talking to random niggas in LA. So I got the 7-Eleven. I'm still on that time. I see 3 niggas, they staring at me, and I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm back in LA. Nigga, I ain't even thinking about you just walking. Hey, what's up, bro? They looking at me like, nigga, who is this nigga? I'm like, oh shit. And that's when I realized, yeah, LA is a whole different animal. When you go out, you just be vibing, you be on vacation, it's a cool time, you ain't really thinking about shit. Whatever you wear is good, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Colors, everything smooth. Out here you be right back looking like, oh yeah, I'm fly, but nigga somewhere somebody looking at you like, oh yeah, who is that? You know what I mean? So you gotta get back on your LA time. So as soon as I got back on that, it was just different. Like, damn, it's a whole nother vibe out here. There's people that can
the hair, nigga.
The hair. So when I was out there, yeah. So look, that whole vibe, I brought it back, and I met all the niggas. They had dreads and shit. It was like out here, I feel like niggas would be fly as fuck and be broke. Mm-hmm. Out there, it was the total opposite. It'd be a nigga that looked like, damn, that nigga don't look like he got 2 bread. Nigga open up and have a mouth full of girl, have money. Nigga might have a K in the car.
That's what you told me.
I just start flipping it like, okay, yeah, I like how that move out here. Yeah, it's just that Hollywood. We Hollywood, so everybody want to be shiny and look good. Nigga might ain't ate enough long enough to develop a poop. Nigga, you can't even develop a fart. Nigga ain't got enough food in this system.
This nigga got so many lines, my nigga.
No cap, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know it's true though. You know what I'm talking about. Nigga waiting on you to order something like, hey, I'm at an interview. I hope a nigga brings some tacos or something. Nigga eat all your shit like, damn, I know the homie was hungry, you know. Nigga got on Dior and all, like, damn, nigga ain't got enough to get a hamburger special.
That's all through.
So like I said, that's just our culture. It is what it is. So
it made me want to go to Florida.
When I was out there,
I want to go sit.
I probably have me come back. I gotta go double back.
That nigga gonna have me coming back with some.
I don't know. I just came back with my shit. I'm like, nigga, I ain't cutting my shit no more, nigga. The niggas out there getting to it, man.
I ain't never had a beard this new. I just said, fuck it.
Man, solid to me, fool. Like I said, them niggas got big beards, nigga. It's like you get money, you get the beard, your shit grow. They on the same time like that.
What's going on?
Long money, long hair type of shit, man. You hear me? Back then, nigga, money was short, too.
Go ahead.
Think about, oh damn, you could just get to it. Like everybody here, you'll be like, fuck it, I need to be the first nigga with the newest iPhone. Like that's the type of shit niggas that have you on out here. Like that shit don't.
For real,
nigga, engine light on, but nigga got iPhone 12, nigga, it just dropped, nigga. Look at the camera features on here. You like, yeah, bro, you out of control.
That's real shit. We in the studio and we on that shit. Take the picture with my phone.
That's that new shit.
Am I lying?
Like I said.
Am I lying? No, this is top. They be showing me the shit. I be new. I just learned what the airdrop was.
Man, that's,
you know what that is?
Yeah, that helped. Like certain shit, like studio.
They put me on, you know, they put me on to that shit
that's
yesterday.
A good thing. Now, that's the type of reason why I got an iPhone.
Okay.
Shit like that.
No,
you can send a,
I
like,
was fucked up.
You can send a nigga your video. Like if I got a new video, I can watch it and improve it or not. Like if you got a regular Android, you'll have to email it and download it and all that type of shit. You could just message. So it's FaceTime, all that type of shit.
I said, nigga, you can send me some shit just cause we standing in the same room. I was like, oh, they changed the game, nigga.
All you gotta do is say yes sir, and it's in there, nigga.
It was over. I said that's why I got an iPhone, nigga.
Yeah, no, that shit do matter though. You know what I mean on that level, but you know what I mean when it matter more than.
Cause I be thinking my camera good.
That shit. Nah, this niggas out here with some shit. Fool.
I know it. We should have been recording that. That was good.
I was recording.
Oh, you recording that?
Yeah, I thought you were going.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh yeah, that's why I said something.
I thought we was on too, cause I could tell by her she got that look like it's good, and she like
that was.
Hey,
fire.
shout out to Top Shelf T. Yeah. She in the back.
She in
you know what I'm talking about, manipulating and calculating and everything.
Fire.
My boy thought we was off. Yeah, no, this not off guard,
I was
baby.
off my pivot because she was on her pivot.
No, I was wondering why you were holding your phone. I was about to be like, put it down.
Yeah, for real.
No, I want to
this game-
speak on that. A lot of people don't know having a woman in the back. A lot of these successful men, they got a woman with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been thugging with my girl for like 15 years. So a lot of
Word.
people, yeah,
I didn't know that, nigga.
yeah.
Damn. Y'all,
Oh yeah, for
y'all
sure.
high school sweethearts? Is-
I got out of high school, so like I said,
Oh,
my
okay,
girl
okay.
from Vegas.
Okay.
So I was already out of high school. I was already rapping. I was already everything. You feel me? So when I ran into her, it was barbershop.
it's very rare me and T find somebody like couples that's been
Yeah, we
together
on
long.
y'all. You hear me? Oh yeah, and all my homies that I fuck with that been thugging with that girl that's couples and shit. It's up there. We always like take niggas to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
And we beat them. You know what I mean? We go like this.
Oh, you want the face?
Come
Is
on,
that what you talking about?
Hey,
Wait
man,
till she
check.
dropped the baby. We filming all
Come
of
on,
this.
man. Look. So
I
with
think
that being
we
said,
probably have to.
so look, let me give you the rules real quick. The rules on that is you get 1 point, me and you win. If you win, y'all get 1 point. They win, they get 1 point. So what ends up happening is we go to the basketball court. I outshoot you. 1 for me. She outshoot her. That's 2. We 2-0 already.
Okay.
We take niggas to the Mario Kart.
Okay.
We win. That's 4-0. Then you like, damn, it start getting like, how we gonna? And then we just be like, yeah, it's ugly. So
right.
next thing we look, then we go to like, who wants to be a millionaire?
Hey, I've never seen you disappointed. It's gonna be man that day, bro.
Hey,
we gonna get him on
check
camera
it out.
like
It's live. Look, y'all see it. Y'all see our face, so we gonna see who keep that same energy. You hear me? We gonna see.
We're not leaving till I win.
Hey, we gonna be in there then. You gonna be on vacation, so you ain't gonna have nothing to do with this. Hey, I'm ready to come back tomorrow. They open out of that. What you doing? Like, fuck it, let's get back in there until you just say, you know what, y'all, they won. Fuck it. No, it's my
gonna
guy
be lit,
though, man. You know what
it's
I mean?
gonna be lit.
I don't even like to compete with my good peoples, but
yeah.
for that reason, it'll be fun.
You called me out for the Dave and Buster's.
No, I call like all my couple.
Oh, okay. I thought he called me out.
Oh no, I called y'all out. Though. Y'all here, but I don't want you to feel like I just like
Oh.
I put it out there. All the homies, like I say, hey, any nigga who wanna have a smoke out. I don't think it's a nigga that
I ain't have no smoke out with you.
No. I'm just saying.
You crazy.
When I say I'm putting it out there like that, yeah, anybody, anyone.
So in all this game that you've been soaking up and been given in the game, what's some of the best advice you've been ever given?
Best advice ever given with rap or life? Cause with rap, I would say
the music industry. Yeah.
rap. The best advice I ever got was that the music was only like 10% the business and 90% was the business. I mean, like the music part is only 10%. The other 90% is the business side.
Okay.
So when I first came out, I just used to rap my ass off. I didn't have no money. I wasn't thinking about how I can help get on to get on certain platforms. You gotta have some type of something going on. You don't just get the hey, I rap. I'm nigga. I know niggas that like. No, sir. It's a certain. This is how you get on here. This is what you need to do.
Yeah.
This is my cash app. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's certain rules. So sometimes people think, oh yeah, I'm tight. I don't need that. Nah, you had to learn. So that's what I'm saying. This is the type of stuff I learned. So that's why I say with that. Because if not, I used to just go places and hey, I'm young. Hey, it's 20 to get in. I'm like, nigga, I'm a rapper. I said, nigga, I'm better than everybody in here. Like, you have to get in to show you better than you can't tell a nigga that from outside. You already look like you ain't no good.
Damn, you hit it with one right there. That's
So,
the
yeah.
gem you just dropped.
Yeah, so I just started like, you gotta get your money, you gotta have a budget, you gotta start putting videos out. Because if not, I'm just gonna say I'm dope to a cameraman. Hey, I'm rap.
That's what I was saying.
Listen to this song. They don't want to hear. They want to say, hey, let me start doing a few. Then I start saying, hey, you see how I'm doing something? You see, let's get a cool little flow going, or you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Me and my cameraman been building from the gate when we first started, so it's different. But like I said, you just start rapping, you walk up to a nigga, hey, how you doing? I rap. That ain't how it work, but that's how you think it work coming in.
And honestly, that's even on the other side of it. On the other side of it, when I get DMs and somebody's even if somebody says how much for whatever, I click their page first and see what's going on. If it don't look like they serious about music, I don't take the DM too serious. You know what I'm saying? And they might even have the bread and everything, but then it's the how's it gonna look on my channel and everything. Or do you really take music seriously, or are you just somebody with a song or two?
With platforms, it come down to you having artists that's dope, or you having where you getting paid. Some people get caught up in the money so much where they stop even caring for nigga though. Like you saying, they don't even click in and see what he talking about. They just, oh, you got the money? Oh yeah, come on, it's gonna be this day. And they sitting here and they, what's something? What? Hey, have you listened to any? I don't know nothing.
Nah, that's not.
You
cool.
got that money already though. And then, like I said, them come to like go back to like performers. I done been to shows where everybody that paid to get on, they put them up first. Now the dopest nigga went at the first slot and everybody go home. Now you got 10 people here, but they paid, so they mad at you now. The whole shit is just wrong. It ain't like it ain't supposed to go like it's supposed to go. Some shit gotta go, okay, yeah, you building the game, you ain't got to rip up, hit me right here. Then some shit is like, oh, you know what? You so dope, I gotta let you slide through the crack. Then some shit, hey, you dope, but we, you know, just gotta, it's all that, it all working. Yeah. You gotta work it at your discretion.
Like you said, the business, and when I peep that game from afar, like the game that you talking about, I'm like, okay, this like just a, what they call it, what's not like a Ponzi scheme or like a quick what they call it in Vegas a racket, like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a racket real quick, like if like you said, the nigga that paid to be hot is gonna be hot for a second, but it's really a racket because these people, they're not fans of the venue, so to speak.
You don't have real people.
Yeah, it's not real people in the crowd. It's not real people.
It don't roll over to being people. I know people, like I said, I have 100 people. Oh shit. I have 100 people at a show, and you know I got like 10,000 followers. I know people with 100,000 followers can't get 10 people to come. They don't all add up. But like I said, what I look at it like is this: it's an internet platform like the street. Like, you might not be nobody, but when you say I got 1 million views on SoundCloud, that look good to somebody. So that's what I realized, how people are getting on like them Rolling Louds. They like to see that, oh, you got 1 million streams on Spotify. This nigga's song might be trash performance, he might dress goofy, he might do everything stupid, get mad at the fans because they not feeling it, like all the shit you don't know as being an artist. Like, you ain't doing, oh, I need to cook this side first, or I need to, you know, or fuck it, this shit just, I done been in a show where, like weed shows, Lil Wayne did this, everybody is high as a motherfucker. He talking about, put your hands up, put your hands up. And niggas looking at him like, oh, my hands up in my head, but right now I'm off a dab, some weed soda, a gang of weed. It's hot. Like, nigga talking about put your hands up. They could be fully singing the words and vibing, but all they got for you is this. And sometimes that's it. When I leave, I done got more reactions from people when I get off the stage and they never did nothing. And like, that's an LA thing. I'm from LA. Niggas ain't gonna be over there. Nigga gonna be looking at you like this, like, and then get off and like, hey bro, I really like how you did that. My favorite song was this, da da da, and then get at you like that. Nigga be waiting you. It ain't like that. So that's just artist shit. You learn as you go. Some people they'll get mad at that. Nigga be, man, fuck this venue. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with the venue. It's just this song didn't work here. Sometimes that's why niggas have a set that they do. I don't have a set. I come see what's going on. Hey DJ, drop that. Might be a booty shaker. It's all girls in here. I'm fit to do the West Side Gas. They looking at me. They don't want to hear no bars. Yeah. They want to vibe. So you got that one set you do everywhere, and now you in there looking stupid for one song.
Up there. Yeah.
You got to know what you working with. So all that little type of shit.
Off the rip. No, that's gamed up. That's gamed up. Alright, I want to ask you this. Different artists be having like different hobbies, talents. Some people know how to draw, some people know how to do, you know what I'm saying, different shit. Is there anything you know how to do that might be like a shock value or?
I fuck people up when I say I do real estate and shit like that. That I went to college and shit like that, and everybody think they think I'm a ghetto nigga for real. I play basketball real well. Before I was rapping, I was hooping. So when I get out there, make niggas look real stupid on the court. Dominoes, I play dominoes real good too. So I don't know. All that shit is regular like street ghetto shit. So I don't really got no hidden talent that
we're gonna have to get something going, because I hear the artist said that they gonna dog anybody talking about basketball.
God bless him. I got my 5 and I got money up, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's only niggas that's like who basketball gods. That's a basketball god. That's a problem. Like
Regular.
like Daylight. Like that. I play like I know him. Like, I didn't hoop with Daylight.
Oh yeah.
He's a problem. Like if a nigga ain't like yeah, I don't know. We really gonna be running through niggas.
Okay.
Like I played a
No, the nigga I'm talking about has scholarships and all that on the table.
Oh, he probably is then. That's why I said it would take a nigga like that.
I want to see.
I only want to play with like ex niggas that used to hoop in school and shit.
Okay,
or like, cause if not, nigga, you gonna be with niggas and you foul them and they want to let's fight. Like, bro, we came out here to hoop. Niggas that used to hoop, they really, you know, you gonna get fouled. Nigga gonna take you up with me.
I said no NBA niggas. You'll go against your NBA nigga or ex NBA.
I don't give a fuck about who it is. You know, when the niggas start trying to line his fade up and start saying, no
NBA niggas.
Don't make him that big. Like, oh, like that's not how it go. When a nigga come outside and say, hey, what's going on? Yeah, so I don't know who you talking about. You know, like I said,
no, that's gonna be the shit on YouTube.
Whoever it is what it is.
Yeah, we meet up at the gym.
I had
one
some
on
shit.
one.
Oh, you going 1-on-1?
Basketball.
I was talking about 5-on-5.
5-on-5.
1-on-1 is better though. Cool.
That's gonna
really
be hard.
ugly.
That's gonna, you know.
How it's gonna be hard? Any nigga that hoop got a niggas they can call and get a 5-on-5 at any time. It's COVID right now. I ain't hooped in so long. All the homies ready to grind.
When I walked in here, that's what they was talking about. Like, man, I thought I hooped with the nigga.
One on who? Me?
When I walked in.
Oh yeah, 1-on-1 is cool though. We can get busy. Like I said, most niggas gonna. I'm
both.
For the niggas that's tall, you gotta move fast. And for the niggas that's short, I just play the tall game.
Okay.
So you hear me? However they want it.
In your catalog, what you would say is the realest song you wrote thus far?
The realest song that I wrote thus far. That's deep. I gotta name 3 then.
Oh yeah.
The one I just did, Talk to God. I did one called it's way back before even Never Not Working. It was called Pulling Up. I lost a lot of people in 2007 or something. Like 3 of my cousins, one close homie, a nigga I had a video with. Yeah, my girl was thinking I was about to start tripping. Like, oh yeah, he about to get cracking again, but it was ugly. Only one of my cousins died on her birthday, so it was like I wanted to go do what I would like, go see what's going on, and it was her birthday, so it was like shit like that was happening. Like it gotta be God. Nigga was calling, my uncle called me. It was just feeling like my daddy was talking. I was just like, this is wicked. I ain't never had no shit like that. But yeah, it was just that song. So Pulling Up, to Talk to God, and then I had one more song in my head that I was gonna say. I can't think of it. No, that's Dear Summer. That's so far. Yeah. I always put one real song on my CD at the end.
Okay.
So for every CD, it's gonna be one of them real like the real nigga song, like fuck all the rap shit, just me just talking, as getting to the bottom of it. So
Okay.
so yeah, I'ma just say them 2 off top then. If you ain't never like Pulling Up is like when I lost, like it's for people that lose people. Like I didn't have people, their mom died and they just like, I don't know. I tell them go listen to that song and they tell me it help them. Okay. They get to crying and just feel better type of shit. And the other one was the Talk to God is for like after a nigga went through some bullshit. I started feeling like it's the energy around you, and you need to go talk to God and see what kind of curse you need to break. You might just rob somebody or something, or did some goofy shit back in the day. You wonder why your finances ain't right or something, just you can't move forward, and you gotta go clean some dirt off your boots sometimes, you know what I mean? So that type of song, you know what I mean? Nigga has lost I fucked around and got caught up in some shit at 30 bands. When I got to the house and it was my girl's birthday again. That was the coldest part about it. It seemed like all her shit around her birthday. That's freaky now that I think about it. But it was her birthday again. So that shit happened, and then boom, we fit to go to Miami again. This is our second coming. I'm back now. I'm ready for this shit. And boom, I get arrested and some type shit. So that's been trapped in LA and all that. I was on probation. Oh man, that put a nigga 30 in the hole. I'm out of jail. I bailed out. It happened like April 1st. Her birthday on like April 3rd. So by the time I get out, it's next day, it's April 3rd. I'm sitting in the house. We all happy to be together. And then like 6 hours in, she looking like I had homies meeting us in Miami, so I had 3 homies that flew out there. So when I called it, I'm like, nigga, I went to jail. I'm just bad. They like, nigga, stop playing, fool. Like niggas that would have never went to Miami if I wouldn't have told them we was going and meet me. So they was out there like, nigga, what the fuck? I gotta literally break my pride and tell him everything to do that I was gonna do. Because he would never win. I can't just like, nah, fuck that. It is what I no, I gotta hey, you gotta go over here to go jet skiing. In the morning we eat breakfast right here. Make sure you go to the Wet Willie's and get the Miami Dolphins one. It was just horrible. So you know, nigga, my girl looking at me like, nigga, let me tell you, this is when I know it was God. I take her to Beverly Hills. I'll tell you, I got real low with this. I go to Beverly Hills, not in a bad way, like as far as couponing. I could get low, I'm gonna explain it to you, but I figure out this little spot in Beverly Hills, so it still look nice. Right, but they got a happy hour going on after a certain hour, so all the stuff cheaper, drinks cheaper, so cool. I probably got like $200 and I owe $30. So what I need, I got rent coming. I'm like, what I'm gonna do with? Fuck it, I'm just fit to spend this $200, so we gonna be broke, but she at least had something for her birthday. So I'm in there. And I'm telling her, order whatever you want to. It's good, like regular. And she looking at me like, nigga, I'm like, nigga, order what you want to. But I know it's happy hour, so some of this, you know, we had we went to one of them Geico grills with the barbecue, you know, the meat. And so that should be $12, $22, depending on this thing. So it'll be $6. So she had all kind of food. It looked like a nigga was about to spend $400. But I know when the bill come back, I want to see what it's about to be because I'm working it. I buy one, get one free drink, get 2 drinks. I'm making it feel good. But I know I'm fit to work this. This one I said, I know it's God, because like this whole night I'm in Beverly Hills. I'm thinking about who I can hit a quick one while she in the car or do something stupid right quick. Like, I'm going to take her. Hey, I'm finna go in the gas station, hit her around the corner and bop a nigga in the head. I'm on all kind of dumb shit, I'm telling you. Real freaky. And
I'm already.
When a nigga, I'm looking at niggas in Rolex. I'm in Beverly Hills. I done already set the play up before I can win on it. I'm on straight bullshit. I'm telling you. And we sit down. It's time for the bill. And meanwhile, I really want to see the bill because I did the little shit with the plate. I want to see how much it cost, how much I say, how good I did. A nigga came up to me and said, hey, check it out. Somebody in here paid for your bill and they're not going to tell you who it is. So don't really trip on that, but your whole bill paid. And I'm looking like this, like I just told you, somebody called me and it was my uncle, but it felt like I'm like, this God, because I was like,
I said they're not gonna tell you who it is, but your shit paid.
And I'm looking around and I know energy, I know all that. Nigga, they must have slid or something. I had did the little birthday shit, so hey, happy birthday, da 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 da. But nigga, I must have been looking greedy. I don't know. I was swivel. I know I was. So it was just one nigga. They tapped me and said, hey, they took care of your bill. And I just looked at it like it was God. Man. So I was just like, fuck it, I ain't about to do nothing tonight. I'm gonna take my ass home and I'm gonna go sit in the house like I was about to do. And like I said, that fucked me up. That's why I said shit was happening to me, it just fucked me up. I'm like, how the... I'm looking like, nigga, I gotta know somebody here is gonna... I'm looking, I don't know, not one person looked at me and like, y'all have a good night. Nigga, we walked out and everybody was looking like nothing. I'm like, I don't know who paid the bill, I swear to God.
That's hard though.
That fucked me up.
That's a hell, nah.
After that, I went home, I didn't do nothing stupid, took my ass in the house and I just looked at it like, damn, God, what you got me on right now, bro?
Yeah, them type of...
that's talking to God. That's what I'm saying. If you ain't moving on that thing, you can't catch it. You don't even see it. Regular, you just like, that was only like $100. Nah, that was some shit. Cause my mind was on
getting,
it was getting freaky. So when I got that, I was just looking like, that must be a sign telling me to go home. So like I said, just simple shit like that. I look at shit like that. That's why I said you a dope nigga. The way you move is just dope. You feel me?
Yeah, looking.
I know some greaseball niggas I fuck with too. Hey, check it out. It's real younger, like top shelf, jock for the win. You hear me though? We hearing this shit. Yeah, I'm talking about. We took the underground like Harriet Tubman though. We never not working. We smoke good and we eating good. You know what I'm talking about? We getting out the flow mat, cause that's our flow mat. He don't even know I'm popping this game right now. So when he run this back, he gonna get the bar though. But if he don't, hey, hey, this deleted. And if he do, check it out. It's your boy, The Real. Hello.
I'ma react you. Alright, man, before we get up out of here, man, I gotta hit you with that classic question, man. That classic question I always ask, that last one, man. Top 5 dead or alive. No order. And it could be artists, they don't have to be rapper, just some people be like Bob Marley, whatever. I think it's gonna be an interesting 5 coming from you. I wanna hear it.
Yeah, nah, so I hate to do the 5, just keep it short, but nigga gonna have to start off saying E40. And I know you can already pick that, the game spitter, off and on camera, and he independent God, one of the niggas who laid the whole format for this
Invented
shit,
out
so.
the trunk type.
And the dictionary, you know, a whole lot. So some of the stuff I felt like I was already running, and people give me like, "Are you from the Bay?" and all that. So he one of the guys to this shit. Never had no smut, just uncut, just real nigga shit. So yeah, for sure.
Always
Then coming up, I was a big Ice Cube fan. You know, he made some of them LA classics that nigga can't even knock. You feel me?
Off top.
Then I'm gonna have to start throwing some of my good East Coast spitters in there, like where a nigga get them bars and shit from. So I say like the Jada Kiss, Cassidy,
Okay.
and then I'ma end with one of the big dogs.
Is that Jada Kiss and Cassidy? Cassidy on songs or battling?
Well, yeah, battling Cassidy. And then on songs, I say Lil Wayne and Jay-Z for the last 2.
Okay, for sure. Nah, that's for sure, for
So
sure.
E40, Cube, Jada Kiss, Lil
Yes.
Wayne, Jay-Z.
Okay,
That's a solid 5.
that's a solid
right
5.
now.
Yeah, that's a solid 5. They can go for a championship for sure.
All different type of lanes and shit,
Yeah.
different reasons.
Gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all got a good one. Top Shelf Jock, Young LA, Refuse Media.
Yes, sir.
My nigga, I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you, dog.
You already
I
know.
appreciate everything you doing for the culture too, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. And this nigga never rap too. I was about to ask that. Niggas that fuck with rappers like this and really can get all in they mix and
Motherfuckers want me to
respectfully
rap.
put you on there.
Motherfuckers won't be wanting me to rap. I'll be like, nah, I'll be turning that shit down. I think it's corny personally. I think if I were to try to be a rapper, I don't think.
I say with rap now, rap so open and there ain't nothing that can be corny about it.
You don't think so?
You a real nigga. So being a real nigga is corny. But being a rapper, you could blow up tomorrow. Like your homies that never seen you rap probably say, man, this nigga rapping now. But if your shit blew up, that gonna be right there. Man, I know that nigga Top, that's my, you feel me? So after the nigga with the rainbow hair blew up, I feel like everything is in. I'm not saying
with
go
that.
snitch and do none of that, but I'm just saying, can't nobody tell you what's not gonna work.
I've
You got
rapped,
what I'm saying?
I've rapped, but I've not tried to be a rapper. I know what my voice sound like on a song. I've rapped, but I've not tried to like, okay, I'm gonna be a rapper. Let me try to construct.
That's what
some
I'm
real-
talking about. When you start putting out songs,
Yeah,
everybody
I
can
never-
get drunk and say, let me freestyle for you type of shit, which is cool. You know,
Yeah.
I'm talking about you as a rapper. You didn't do
Yeah, I ain't never.
Yeah, for you to want to put it on for the niggas like this on the platform, usually nigga was an ex-rapper, so that's dope.
Because niggas be looking at me like, nigga, you could be like, nigga, I see you like Big Tigger.
Yeah, I can
Like
see
how
you
that
doing
nigga-
a little freestyle session. I'm just saying, in this world now, everybody rap. So
That's
it's
how-
hard to have niggas that you say, oh yeah, this my nigga, he rap too. He rap. You a nigga where you say, you just genuinely, hey, I fuck with this nigga and you got any plugs, you will send them through. You ain't gonna say, well, I just got a beat from Mustard.
Yeah.
Let me put my first single out. I ain't giving it to niggas. You hear that nigga Top the Mustard like, hey, yeah, I know you fuck with some dope ass. I'm gonna send you 3 beats. You like, well, here go my
I'm on.
new EP.
I'm on, nigga.
You know
I'm
what I
dropping
mean?
it.
That's
nigga,
how
I
I
ain't
be.
doing
So
that.
it is what it is. And it's love. You know, when you're a rapper, you trying to figure out your way. Shit.
We out.